All the while, he had literally sold all of my personal information to CG, the people who were hunting me.
Yeah. Um, the more I hear about Solomon from everybody, the more it's making more sense to me that he shows a very interesting dynamic that is very closely related to a sociopath. And to kind of give a little context, I don't think he is antisocial or socially awkward, but the lack of, I guess you could say, of a conscience, the empathetic side, the empathy, for him to stone cold look at someone in the face, give them his word, for him to then go back and spit on the graves of people that he had a say in, uh, because of his involvement, and to not bat a fucking eye is fucking disgusting. It is disgusting. Maybe it's not the tendencies of a sociopath. Maybe he's just an asshole. I don't care what it is. In my book, he is a rat fuck, and he will always continue to be a rat fuck. And if I ever have the pleasure of seeing him face to face, I will call him a rat fuck.
Yeah, it's taking everything in me not to call him because I want to scream and yell at him.
Can I give you some sound advice?
But I also know he's in the ICU currently, so, you know,
I hope he pulls through. Really do.
I almost had an outburst.
Yeah. Um, my point that I'll point out to you and just kind of suggest is the same thing I'm doing right now. If it ever comes to the point where I get to look at him face to face, depending on the setting, I'll bite my tongue. And the last thing that you want to do is feed the guy ammunition, because the emotional side is what he's going to look for. In the end of it all, he knew what he was doing. If that be true, he knew what he was doing, and he knew the effect it would have on the people around him.
Yeah.
And the last thing we should do, in my opinion, is feed into that side of him.
Yeah.
Let him take what it is. He's a piece of shit, and I hope he dies. There is a.
Oh,
I listen.
I know. I know.
I said it before, and I will. I will echo it. It scares me and pains me, but it also has this very large, uh, heightened relief, where I thank myself that you are not on that council anymore.
I know, honey.
That council is the equivalency to a cancer that spreads. And the problem with any government entity is that it is a leaky pipe, and God forbid business stays internal. And to think that the biggest threat in that room is the people in it is absolutely terrifying.
faster way to do that.
I don't actually see where you guys went, to be honest.
It
Went
makes
over.
me sad because so many of us genuinely had such high hopes.
Hey, I'm heading on. I just came to get my backpack.
No, you're good. You're fine. Good to see you,
It was
Shang.
good to see you.
I'm heading out with Rue. We're gonna go meet somebody. So,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks
All right.
for hanging out. Well, yeah, we will be back at some.
Okay. It's
Alright.
good to see you.
Thanks for letting me into your home. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. You guys be safe. Be good. And Rude, call me if you need anything.
Thank you. Same goes for you.
Take care, guys.
Just call me when you guys know what you need. I'll be nearby.
Yeah, just if we had had a different mayor, I think things would have been so much different. Because so many of us genuinely wanted to do good, and we just never got the chance. It became Max's dog and pony show, and if anybody spoke up against him, they became enemy number one. And now my name has been tarnished, my reputation gone, everything that I built destroyed by a megalomaniac who didn't get his way and threw a tantrum. For
And
what? Literally nothing.
I can tell you this much. Your legacy was not burned. Your legacy was burned with him. And I'll be honest with you, the value of your legacy on his shoulders uh, is pretty fucking useless. And I can only hope whoever takes his position, so be it. It's not fucking Siobhan.
Ugh.
Then I'd say that you did pretty damn good. If the worst enemy you made was an ex-terrorist, then guess what? Holy shit, you did good.
Yeah.
Any other mayor, any other candidate would be open arms to you on that council.
Yeah.
And the ship may have sailed now, but that doesn't mean it's gonna come. It doesn't mean that's not. It's not gonna come back. So. Um. Really quickly change topics. I've been
Yeah.
here with Rue for a little over 2 hours now. Um. I like Rue. I I think she has her demons the same way we all have ours.
Yeah.
And I think right now that negative side is showing a lot more apparent than it maybe once ever did. And I think that's what's so hard for her. And all I have been doing and all I will continue to do is give her the reassurance that uh, she can stay as long as she wants. And just so you are aware, I did also tell her too that I would make her a promise that I would drop everything when given the opportunity to come up and see her if she needs anything. And she asked me, she said, "Do you mean that?" And I said, "I do." And I told her that I would text her or call her if there's for any reason why I can't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna need all of the friends that she can get right now, having to deal with what she's dealing with. I can't imagine any of that feels even remotely good.
She's not happy about her relapse that she's had, or the relapses that she's had, but I told her that the recognition of seeing it and knowing that it happened and that it is wrong, the acknowledgement of knowing that what happened and her choice of action to cope was not the right choice is already a healthy step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's human. We all have flaws. Nobody's perfect. I've literally picked her up off the ground from one of those relapses, so I, yeah, I mean, I have no issues with her staying here, neither does Sean, so it's fine. With the understanding, of course, that as long as we all remain safe in here. If she starts threatening people, then, we might have to reevaluate, but, I don't see that happening.
As long as she keeps the peace, I don't mind. I want to start just checking behind the couches and stuff and just making sure that she's not trying to sneak in any alcohol. Not that she would, but
Yeah, I
more
don't think she would.
more to do it for her, to let her know that, if she wants a place to help her, I want this to be that place if this is the best place. But I also want
Yeah.
her to, you know, have some priority on improving. And I don't want to encourage her to look at this as a place to welcome the things that she's trying to escape.
Yeah.
Because
No, 100%.
if they clash, then this won't work. So, but I don't know. It's amazing to think that 6-ish, 7 maybe years ago, I arrested Rue. She was intoxicated, driving. I believe there was a small chase that fled. Her trunk and glove box was full of alcohol. Her person was full of alcohol. Then we went through the proper processing. And I looked at her in the cells and I remember asking her if there is anything I can do to help her or set her up with anybody that could help her so that she can focus on not having this happen again. And I can't remember what she said, but I can tell you that regardless of what the answer may have been, I reminded her that even if I offered that many years ago, uh, consider this maybe a start to maybe helping the rehabilitation of that question.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember back in the day, she used to be in a constant state of intoxication.
Oh, literally, it was all the time. I forget who she used to be with all the time too. She used to have someone else with her.
Yeah.
It was very apparent, to say the least.
But you can definitely tell that she's changed quite a bit. And nobody deserves to go through what she's going through.
No, she doesn't.
As I couldn't imagine if the roles were reversed, if it were Matt or Richard, it just,
That would send me over the edge.
yeah. So the fact that she's holding it together the way that she is speaks to her strength. And she needs to be reminded of that.
I told her about. I didn't name him because I didn't want it to take away. I wasn't trying to, have it be treated as a trauma contest. But I said that I had lost somebody that I worked with very recently. And I tried to make a comparison to the club losing a family member in the same way that my club lost a family member.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to one up it, I just tried to keep it as level and down the line. And I told her,
Oh yeah, you were trying to relate.
yeah,
So
um, I told her that initially when Aziz passed, again without naming, but I'll tell you, when Aziz passed, I kind of blamed myself, and it was the who, what, where, when, why, and how, and immediately I asked myself, if it would have been different if I was there, what could I have done to avoid this? What about me? What about me? What about me? I tried to explain to Rue that unfortunately, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or how it happens, it is impossible to be the eyes and ears for everybody around you 24/7. And that the hardest thing for me to do, not just with disease, but even the other mistakes and issues I've had in my past, was specifically the accepting and understanding that you need to not blame yourself, but to find the forgiveness in yourself to accept that it's not always going to be, this is always my fault. This is all my fault. And I wanted her to be reminded that it's okay to not be okay. And that the thing that got me to accept that side of me was the people around me. It was my environment. It was the people I was with. It was the people that I spoke with. It was the reassurance of knowing that although I was not there for Aziz, that doesn't make me any more guilty than if I was there. Everything happens for a reason. I can't be on duty 24/7. I had to remind myself that the occupation is a dangerous one and that unfortunately we do sometimes lose people. And if there's anything I know about Aziz, uh, that is something that he would have accepted. That is something that he would have known. And knowing that he was a people person and was there specifically for the individual, cared about the civilian more than he cared about the ping. Uh, he had the good intention with him. And I know that regardless of what happened to him, I just know that he always put everyone else in front of him and would have done anything to protect the people around him. And I tried to relay that to Rue, that the acceptance is the hardest part. And if this environment, this roof, this house is that start to hopefully have her have the peace of mind, patience to find that acceptance. And I want that to be the best thing for her.
yeah, it's definitely my safe haven, despite the neighbors.
And no shit, when the fuck are we burning that one down?
Trust me, I have that intrusive thought at least twice a day.
Oh, it's intrusive, but it's very doable.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to give in to my intrusive thoughts. Or I'd unload a mag into Max's fucking face and then set him on fire.
You know what's funny is the other day I found out that he's the acting commissioner right now,
Yeah, I heard about that too.
and he hired Siobhan, and we were
Of course
told,
you did.
yeah, we were told to buddy up, and I was on duty, and I just got on duty. And I said, am I good to assist an officer at the hospital, or would you like me to get a second unit? I'm already en route. And Max said, why don't you come pick me up? Sure
Oh,
thing,
God.
Commissioner. So I had the beauty and the pleasure of sitting in the same car, demanding and commanding Siobhan and fucking Max all over the place.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it was great. You know how good it felt to tell Max? I'm making it a point that, and it's not even me being like a petty bastard. It's just it's fact. Etta, if the state wants to appoint this man as the commissioner, then I expect him to be comfortable and confident in the people that work for him. So when we needed to have officers manned outside to uh, secure the hospital, while I was inside, I told Max. I called on radio. I said, Max, I'm putting you in charge of commanding everybody outside to make the right call. And I went inside to take statements. And Max was like, maybe I should go inside. I said, well, this is my scene right now, and I want you to be outside. I didn't really give a shit. If he wants to be the commissioner, and he is the commissioner, that's
If he
fine.
wants to play cop, he can be one.
Yeah. If you really want to do this job, start acting like it.
I love you.
And it's a damn shame Siobhan got shot. You
Oh,
didn't hear that from me.
no.
She's okay. I'm so happy that she's okay.
Of course, she's too evil to die.
Well, fuck, when you put it like that.
She tried to befriend me, calling us besties, while she was literally complicit in my assassination attempts.
Oh yeah,
She can literally burn in hell. I hate that bitch.
she's a fucking I don't even know how to describe it. She comes into the shift 3 meeting. She goes, "What's up?" to my favorite shift of all time, and nobody responds.
She
Amazing.
hangs around PD late at night because Max isn't around and she has nobody because nobody wants anything to do with her. That's why she created that cabinet, because she has to force people to be with her because nobody can stand her.
It's funny. It's very funny when you word it, but yeah, I mean that's the reality. That's just the way that it is, Etta. It's so funny to me because I have said since the beginning of time, and I feel like I feel like at this point I've said it so much, my lung capacity should be collapsed and I should be blue and purple. But respect is earned, it is not demanded. And if you are
Yeah,
feared as a leader, you are not respected as a leader.
exactly.
And
People will be relieved when somebody goes after you. Nobody's going to want to fight to protect you.
Etta, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is gonna be crazy. If tomorrow it came out that uh one of them had an unfortunate complication while on duty and passed, there would be celebrations in the streets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
People would be ecstatic. And that's not me with a bias. That's just the reality. I can't speak for the city, but I can speak for the PD, and I will speak specifically to Shift 3. There ain't a motherfucker in that room that actually gives a shit. But we all do the same thing that I continue to do, and that's kill them with kindness, while also making my sly attempts to remind them that if you want to be here, you're going to act like it.
You know, I've tried very hard to maintain this high road, but given that my stalker has gone unpunished, uh, statute of limitations is now up, and now I have found that I've been sold out by one of the very few people that I trusted in this city. And I can't do anything about it. How many times is my life going to be put in danger? How many times do I have to be tormented and scared before somebody pays? Because it's getting harder and harder to maintain that high road. When people are able to just do whatever they want to me and nothing happens.
He's got what, a month and a half left?
Yeah, but then he'll be even more dangerous.
I agree. People underestimate what's to come. If they think it's bad now, holy shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if in a month and a half I lost my job.
Well, I sincerely hope not, because we still need good cops.
I agree.
Especially right now. I know the alternative is easier. But just look at what Matt's going through, and Sean, and you. The more of you that leave is just going to make it harder on the ones left behind.
Absolutely. I've been told many times that I'm too good for the PD.
You are. All of you are.
Yeah. It's amazing to think how many of the good ones there are. I told somebody, just I'll even tell you who I told. I don't really give a shit. I went to meet with Sean McQuillan. Not on purpose, didn't call him. I went to ADMC's hangout spot, brought a cigar. I was saving it for a special occasion, and when I heard about TJ, I wanted to leave it with him. And McQuillan pulled up, and we talked.
Yeah.
I told him something, and I talked about it from my perspective, but really this is like an everybody perspective. In my perspective, it's interesting to think that I'm an outcast in the PD, not just because of who I am, but because the method as to which I proceed as an officer is not based on group, it is not based on affiliation, it's based on the individual. So if I arrest two people in Denham, I don't look at I've arrested the ADMC. I look at I just arrested, you know, let's use BBMC for example. I just arrested Kaiba and Irwin Dundee.
Yeah.
I don't look at them as members in a
Their
group.
affiliation, right? Yeah, you see them as people.
Yeah. And I said it's amazing to me to think how many people I have heard in recent time tell me that all they want from me, or all they can't stop saying is how great of a cop I am. But it's never something that I hype up because it's so interesting to me to think that I'm not doing anything special. I am just treating people like human beings, and it's very telling to say that for all that I'm doing to treat somebody like a human being, the bare minimum is what's being acknowledged. Or at least in my book,
Yeah.
what the bare minimum is.
That's why I've always chosen to call people by their first names regardless
Hmm.
because they are people. They're not a last name or a rank or a job. They're a person, and I've always treated them as such.
Hmm.
You know, I wonder if Ziggy's planning on telling Dad about Solomon selling me out.
I'll be honest. If he won't, I will. If you don't want me to, I will leave that to you to tell him.
Oh, I mean, he should know because Solomon has a way of well, I know Solomon and Dad had a conversation not too long ago. A getting to know you kind of conversation, and I think
Oh, good. So he was
um
trying to get in with the family to get closer. That's crazy.
yeah,
Sorry.
no, when you yeah, I mean, given what we know now, it's very obvious that he was trying to do something. So I think Richard should know because he needs to be wary
Hmm.
of Solomon.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
know if he's awake.
I doubt it. Um, Speaking of, I am gonna step outside real quick and make a phone call.
Okay.
Uh,
Will you try and call him? My phone has died, so
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna have
fine.
to go buy a new one.
I'll try and give him a call right now.
All right, thank you.
I'll be right outside.
Okay.
So I didn't get a chance to talk about this before, but just to remind everybody, Flop is aware of Solomon's involvement after the phone subpoena that he got to see from Slacks the other day, completely by accident. But Flop is not going to tell anybody about that because that's not up for him to discuss. But Flop is encouraging that whoever the reliable source is that Ziggy got his information from, Flop's trying to make a point to say if you really think that they're a reliable source and you can validate what they're saying, you should probably trust them. So instead of putting the shift of blame on Flop having knowledge, which he does, he's encouraging that the information that Ziggy has is good enough and that anybody who maybe is weary about it should probably take that person's word. So now Flop doesn't need to disclose an ongoing investigation in the PD, but Flop, out of everybody in the room, knows for fact that Mr. K and Solomon had direct contact with each other. So your little history lesson as to everything going on, Flop will not directly say that he knows, but he will use the encouragement of the information that everyone else has to say you should probably keep that in mind.
Yeah, mate.
I had no idea you were around. I apologize.
You okay? What's up?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm on the way to Mission Row.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I'm sorry. I'm actually off duty. I was talking with Etta. I've been here for off duty about 2.5 hours, to be honest. Been
Everything
nice.
okay?
Yeah, I got a call from Rue, and it was actually really, really nice. She just wanted to
She
thank
doing
me.
all right?
Yeah, she's doing okay. She just thanked me for allowing us to have her here and everything. And I don't know if anyone's brought it up with you, but I guess I'll kind of pass it along. She's I don't want to say too much and take away from her story per se, right? Her side of things, but Rue has had a little bit of a relapse with the alcohol, and she's been fighting it off. She's been clean for about 2 years.
Okay.
And she's doing everything that she can. She has not introduced it in the house. So there's nothing like that going on. But I guess Rue has some reservation, because I guess you guys had a little bit of an altercation, or something had come up at one point where I guess you had called out her alcohol use. I don't know when that happened or how that happened, but
Yeah, that was a dick move of mine. That was yeah.
I'm not saying you were wrong for it, right? You didn't have the full context. Now, you know, having context, it makes more sense as to why it's more wrong, right? Doesn't make it right, but I think Rue had a little concern, and I told her that, you know, you live very strongly on tough love, and I know that, and I think, you know, you're a little aware of that. You might make a jab, but I don't think you mean, you know, bad harm. You say it with, you know, love and care in mind. And I told Rue that, you know, I think that after our conversation that we had in the car the other day, that you've opened up, and I don't know if she knows that yet. So I wanted to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably have a chat with her at some point.
Do you
I
have
think I
her
might have
number?
woke her up the other night. I don't know. I might do. Texting me anyway. But
Yeah.
it probably won't be for a while this morning because I've got some shit to deal with down at Mission Row with some dispatch stuff.
You're good. You're fine.
But I'll give you a call as soon as I'm free. All right.
No, you're good. Can I ask you one more quick question before you go to work?
Sure.
Ziggy brought it up and said that he doesn't know who did it. It wasn't me, and I guess it wasn't Ziggy. Do you know, I guess, who brought hot chocolate in the house the other day for Rue? She wanted to thank whoever it was, I think, and Ziggy said that it wasn't him. And I haven't had a chance to speak with Maple. I don't know if you knew if it was Maple or not.
No idea, mate.
Maybe it was Maple. Okay. All good. I'll talk to Maple. Go from there.
All right.
All
Take
right.
it easy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, come on, Ziggy. Answer your fucking phone. You bitch. I gotta go meet with some people, so we're gonna get out of here. Me, Shang, and Rue, we're just gonna leave, and then you're not gonna answer your fucking phone? How is Flop supposed to feel? Oh. Spoke too soon. Who the fuck are you? That scared the fuck out of me. Okay. Wow. Really hated that. Okay. Cool. Wow. All right. Love that. That was wonderful. I thought I was about to get stabbed or shot. I wish we could use our mailboxes. God damn it. It's all popping off today. You know what? Listen, the on-duty time is always a good time, but there is so much character development that just it holds so much sheer weight. And I think the way that it affects Flop on duty is pretty cool too. Because I think people see it. But it's fun. It's good. Looked like she was hanging out the window. Yeah, a little bit. Oh man, can you imagine that I've been live for almost 7 hours and I am on approximately 2 and hold on, let me do the math. 1, 2, 3. I'm on like 2.5 hours of sleep. I don't know how the fuck I'm still functioning, but it's been a good day. It's been very very good. Let's go for a drive real quick. I guess I'll ask, does anybody have any like pressing questions about any decisions that Flop has made about anything, or maybe about anything that is going on that maybe you want more context on? I don't really care who it's from. Sitting, listening and processing. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good shit going on right now. It's just, you know, being on duty is always fun and great and shit, but okay. Quick recap because I was having dinner. God, I might be way too fried for that. If you're talking about why Flop originally married Ziggy, Flop doesn't really remember the reason, he just knows he loves him. But the reason why Flop made it official in 4.0 was because of Ziggy's affiliation with everything, and Flop knows Ziggy's kind of rough side of things. Doesn't ever want to have to testify against his husband. And keeps reminding him that, you know, there are spousal privileges that come with marrying. And Flop told Ziggy that, you know, I will always support what you want. Don't ever make me have to sit on the stand and ever have to testify against you, though. So Flop made it a point to encourage, we need to be official. I'm vicariously living through everyone. I want Pixie in these conversations. I think Pixie would be such a... I think if Pixie knew about these things, Mad, she would either be loving the tea or just flipping the fuck out and just being like, I'm sorry, he did fucking what now? But yeah, I think it's been really good. I think there's a lot that's really come through. And I think we're seeing so far a lot of the developments of the character now of Flop. I've been saying for a while that like Flop is a changed character, and I think from a character stance, I haven't really had the pleasure of getting to express a lot of like what's changed about Flop specifically. But is Dark meeting you? No, he's going on duty. We're just driving, kind of debriefing real quick. I'm giving myself a minute because I used more of my brain in the last 3 hours than I've used in the last 24. I'll call him later. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. I'm on like 2.5 hours of sleep. So is Flop gonna join the sheriff's office if approached? Yeah, he will. He will. He's hesitant because of Bones, but Honestly, he's more doing it because of Cornwood's position, knowing that there's still a little bit of like that hope. But he's not. Flop is not attached to LSPD, nor is he attached to, you know, Etta. How's the storms in your area? Fucking lightning storm. My place keeps lighting up blue, but I think the tornado watch is finally gone. Damn, I love this song. Holy shit. I think it's just a lot of heavy rain now for the next, from now till 9 a.m. I want to see Post Malone live so badly. I don't know where Etta went. But the thing is, if you join BCSO, Bones isn't in your shift. Well, it's not even that. Flop doesn't hate Bones. He just Flop thinks that Bones hates him, essentially. Flop even asked Bones like flat out, like, "Hey, do you hate me?" If it's the same system we were thinking of, I had a tornado near me. It probably is. We had a red cell. We were in the red area for, I think, a 15 or 20% chance of tornadoes today. And I like just fucking missed a lot of it. But we got a lot of the wind and the weather, and we got hit with a pretty bad red cell during stream. And I was actually expecting us to lose power again. First time since I moved here, legitimately lost power. It wasn't like a brownout or anything, like straight up lost power. As somebody who's currently watching what old Flop vids are on Twitch, you can 100% tell that Flop is a changed man for the better. Oh yeah, Moxie, no, definitely. Flop is a very changed character. And I don't know what that means for the, you know, I don't know. I'll tell you what, I am very thankful to be near the mountains, though, because I say near the mountains, but Knoxville is just, you know, there's more mountains to the east and shit, and Knoxville in itself is very unpredictable in its weather patterns, which is probably for the better, but I have yet to see anything that's super detrimental, just really bad winds. I'm gonna go do something for this car that I haven't done since owning it. We're gonna go get it repaired real quick while we wait for Ziggy. Oh, fuck me. Goddamn sandstorm. I don't know how Ziggy crashes. I don't understand. Hey, what's up, Alan? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wanna thank everybody for all the resubs today. We've had a few gifted subs, and we actually, I think, had a new Prime today, if I remember correctly. Thank you for all of the support from everybody today. The follows. Still working toward 50,000 followers, which is the goal this year. I can't thank you all enough for being here and just supporting. And again, I said it earlier, but I never expected this to ever be like a full-time thing. And the fact that it's been, oh my God. Okay. Oh man. Sorry. I don't know, man. Shit. I can't believe I've been doing this for as long as I've been. And the fact that I'm able to call this like a full-time thing, I just wanted to, you know, I said I kind of got one in my announcement today in Discord, but just the TLDR of it is thank you for allowing me to do this full time and giving me the opportunity to at least entertain and to give play, or I guess people a place to hang out. It's all I've ever wanted, and it's been very nice. And to think that this was a hobby that turned into a reality is fucking wild to me. So I never look for the reassurance or the confirmation that I'm doing right. I just kind of do my thing, and I don't really give a fuck what people think. But the fact that you all continue to come around and continue to support is more than you will ever fucking know. This stream has literally, in the silliest way, has changed my life. So, no parts. Fuck. Let's go see if there's literally anybody around, or we could see what size turbos they got for sale real quick.
Flop?
You're off duty?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? You're off duty.
Oh my God, I've been talking to so many people. It's been insane.
I've been wondering. I was like, I think Flop went off duty. I saw, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been a 27 mil fucking suck my ass. Jesus.
Oh,
Disgusting.
what's that? Is that the guy who gives you turbos?
Yeah, I think he sells turbos.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying my first car.
Oh, nice. What are you looking at?
You want to see? It's I can't remember the name of it.
Do you know if there's a mechanic around by chance?
I don't off the top. I haven't been
Let
in
me
there yet.
let me go peek
Yeah,
inside
go
real
for it,
quick.
go for
I
it.
just want to get a quote on this. This thing is fucked up.
Oh yeah.
This thing, I've owned it for a couple months now. I have yet to repair it once.
Oh boy.
Oh, if this thing ain't a grenade on wheels, I don't know what is.
Ooh. Yikes.
Well, all right. Let me see this car. Let me park over here.
All right, so it's the like Italian looking thing in the back of compacts. Deciding between that and a Surge.
Okay.
It's just it's just something to be able to get from A to B.
Yeah. You said it was at the end of compacts?
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can hear me. Because I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh my God. You're looking at a Brioso?
Yeah, that's right, baby. What do you think? Pretty cute, right?
I'm gonna vote for you. I think you shouldn't do the Surge. You should do the fucking Brioso. That fits you so well.
I thought so.
It
too.
just matches your personality. I don't know.
Yeah. This is a cute little obnoxious Italian thing.
It looks like a Fiat if it didn't suck.
Yeah. Right.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that, and I'm about to talk to. I have a meeting today. I'm going to talk to a producer about doing some music stuff. So.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Nice. I love that for you. That's actually incredible.
What are you up to? Besides driving around a bomb.
Yeah, Ziggy called me. He's actually around, and we were catching up and talking. And
do I get to meet him?
I could try. I told this bitch to call me, and he hasn't. So
what a bitch.
I'm gonna call him.
Hey, Flop.
Hey, is your conversation still going on?
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh god! No, it's okay. My car just flew away.
Where are you? I can pick you up.
Um,
We'll go find it.
that's it's going down the hill. It's okay, Rue. Fuck my life.
I
No.
got the 4-door. Where you at?
I would have to ping you. I'll be honest.
Ping one.
Ping. Okay. What the fuck?
That's not a flex. Just ping one.
That's
Ooh.
that's crazy flex. What the fuck?
It's really not. Where the
Bro,
fuck?
did
What
you hear this,
the
man? I said,
fuck?
"What's your ping?" He says, 1. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
How many people are you with?
Wait.
It's me.
Ah!
Okay. I have Daft with me. He's off duty right. I just ran into him at Mosley's. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wants to meet you.
Wait, you say Dad or Daps?
Daft. Orin Daft.
Who the fuck is Daft?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm blanking on who that is. I'll be honest.
He's a bubbly, happy fuck. Don't worry. He's good.
Okay. All right. Well, we have to get a hold of your father. Cause,
No, God, the bomb!
okay, let's just come get us.
Yeah, hey, also, can you get parts and fix a car for me?
I can get parts. I can't fix it.
Okay. I am driving around what is essentially a ticking time bomb. I have yet to get this thing repaired once since we traded.
Wow, that is a ticking time bomb. I'm gonna try and make my car work.
I'm still on my way to you, so
Okay. All right,
I'll
that
be
won't
to
fun.
you and God knows.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Ziggy has the Vigero, the like Camaro looking car. And for
okay.
whatever
Yep.
reason, it's a little weird if you don't get out, if you get out before the passenger gets out, it launches through the air.
Oh.
Like, and I don't mean like a great, I'm talking an aggressive, like you flicked an ant across the room.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I was on the phone with him. He's like, hey, I'm wrapping up my conversation, and oh, my car just went flying.
Okay. Well, sounds like a rescue mission.
Pretty much.
All right.
Also, this car handles surprisingly well off-road.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're fucking flying through this right now.
I know how I'm fleeing from the police.
Yeah, there you go. Dude. Oh, 1 second. Go for Daft. I'm already gone, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm running into somebody. Nate, don't worry about it.
We're
Don't
on our
worry
way
about it.
back.
Don't worry. Enjoy D&D, my guy. Yep. Bye.
I hate it.
Later, sorry.
Where the hell did your car go?
It is now in the eastern. What is that? Yeah, eastern part of D. It flew that way. So, you see where?
You wanna mark it real quick?
Sure. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh my God.
Ziggy, the
Yeah.
car's gone.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
The car's gone.
Why did the car? I don't like that this car just turned off.
Yeah, that's because it needs repairing.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh God.
Ugh.
Okay.
all wheels.
Fuck.
Hi.
Oh yeah, this is
hello.
Daft.
I
I work with
Hi.
Daft. He's
Pleasure to meet you.
shift 2, but he shift 2, low key shift 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I got asked if I wanted to transfer today.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about? I realized we didn't get a chance because I fucked off.
Oh
And
no, that was I wanted to chat BCSO stuff. Just out of curiosity.
oh, okay.
Just get your opinion on some stuff about that. But yeah.
I got you. I don't know why I'm going this way.
That's fine. This works. Just go.
Do you want to try and get your car?
No.
Okay.
What?
That shit is.
It's in the ocean.
Yeah. What do you mean try?
Well, you said you were tracking it, and at first I said, I don't know about
Yeah.
that one, champ.
Yeah.
But
Just leave it. It's in the water. There's nothing to be done.
thank God it's in your name. Oof.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
I don't know. Listen, you were the one that demanded it. Let's not forget.
Well, trust me, it's more of a curse than a blessing right now. So
Yeah. Don't worry.